Dramatic developments from earlier today where the Madras High Court has given a green signal to the General Council. Effectively, this means a win for Edappadi Palaniswami, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He is, in fact, now been appointed the interim General Secretary of the AIADMK. Does this really mean enrolled for O Paneerselvam, who was the Deputy Chief Minister but was heading the affairs of the party, with E Palaniswamy essentially as his deputy in the party? So number one in government, but number two within the party. But right now, the dual control system is something that the General Council of the AIADMK has done away with. And that's the reason why these clashes took place in the morning. Supporters of O Paneerselvam clashed with the supporters of Edappadi Palaniswamy, beating up each other, as you can see in these pictures that have come in from earlier today. I'd like to go back once again to my colleague Akshaya for a situation ground report on whether these protests have been brought under control in different parts of Chennai city or not. What does it really look like? What are you picking up, Akshaya?
Well, Neha, what we're seeing at the AIADMK headquarters and the premises around is that situation is very tense. The AIADMK OPS faction members who have breached into the headquarters are standing here ready to give a tough fight for anybody who's trying to come in. And we know very clearly that O Paneerselvam, who was invited for the General Council meeting, did not attend the meeting. By boycotting that, he and his supporters came to the headquarters and have been settled here. This is in a way in which O Paneerselvam and his supporters are trying to say that they have the control of the party and the biggest office, which is the headquarters. And right now we can see how the entire premises is messed up. We can see how posters and images of EPS has been broken. If I can show you, this is an image of Edappadi Palaniswamy, which has been broken and torn. This was an image which was kept inside the AIADMK party headquarters, but that has been brought out and torn. Similarly, here are banners of Edappadi Palaniswamy and O Paneerselvam. Here images of Paneerselvam alone, Palaniswamy alone have been torn away. Similarly, there were a lot of banners which were set on fire by these protesters. And if you can see around, people continue to raise slogans in favor of OPS. And also on standby, we can see how they have kept wooden sticks which they can use to beat up anybody who is coming in. We can also see here how a man is standing there right in the entrance near the grill with a wooden stick again. So these people have been threatening anybody from the other faction who are trying to make their way in. And as we move out of the AIADMK party headquarters, we can see how police officials have brought in a huge force and are trying to control the crowd as well. EPS faction members from different sides of Roypeta, which is the area where the AIADMK headquarters is set, are trying to breach their way in. So police officials have put up multiple layers of barricading in different parts of this road to ensure that there is no more crowd coming in or no more clashes between the two factions. So on ground, what we are seeing is the police officials have been successful in bringing down the law and in controlling the unruly behavior and bringing back the law and order situation. But things are very much tense. We don't know when this fragile attitude and the mob-like mentality of these warring faction members will once again be in display. But at this given point of time, the after effects of the clashes that were there between the two factions are visible evidently by the broken chairs, by the pelted stones and broken glasses, and people who have got hurt, bleeding men who are still waiting inside the different areas. All this is very much evident here, but how long will this go on is something that we'll have to wait and watch. So far, one thing is clear: EPS faction has a clear majority and a clear victory today. They have been able to, elect a single leader, who is Edappadi Palaniswamy, as the interim General Secretary of the party. But at the same time, what will be the fate of O Paneerselvam? How much longer is he going to continue in the AIADMK party headquarters? What is his next action plan along with his supporters? Those are all questions that needs to be answered.
All right, Akshay, we'll come back to you for more on that. Do continue to be with us. We are Staying with these visuals of these dramatic pictures of the protesters, supporters of Edappadi Palaniswamy and O Paneerselvam clashing this morning.